Welcome to episode 39 of the Seagrove Sessions, memories and stories from members of North Edinburgh Dementia Care's Seagrove Centre. This time round we're having a good old blether about Christmas past and Hogmanay. From hand-me-down presents to tangerine in Christmas stockings to worst ever presents. Hogmanay party pieces, black bun and cleaning the house before midnight. Happy memories, tinged with a little sadness at times. Of course, in the end, we had a good old sing-song. Thanks to Jinty, Anna, Nessie, Barbara, May and Colin for their memories. Enjoy.
We didn't have much. I was one of 14. And my dad's auntie, but we called her Auntie Nellie, and she sent us a jumper and make us a kilt for the girls, like. And we were delighted at this because my mother couldn't afford it,
12, 14.
Yes, and then we had chicken.
All right.
We didn't have turkey. We had chicken because I think it was cheaper, but it was nice. I enjoyed Christmas when I was young.
Must have been pretty hectic in your house.
Oh.
To be wonderful, eh?
At the time it wasn't, but when you look back it was good.
Oh, right.
It was good. And the difference was we all got the same. You know, a different present but at the same price. And nobody was outshined.
No.
They weren't outshined by anything. It was good, I enjoyed it as a kid.
And did you get the Christmas stocking people talk about?
Yes, oh yes.
What did you get in
I
that?
don't really remember.
Was it no an orange or something?
Oh, you got a wee bar of chocolate.
That's right,
Anna, what was your Christmas day like?
Well, it was good because my mum and dad made, Christmas dinner and we had all that, but I would have loved that 14. I was only me.
Oh, and only one.
Aye. And I mean, it was...
You're nothing to share with,
No, pals I
Oh,
had.
that's right, aye.
But apart from that, there was no anything. And my aunt, like you, knitted me socks that came to there and I had to put elastic to keep them.
Aye.
And she knitted them right up till I was about 14. That was the problem. That's how I remember most. But all my life I had these knitted socks.
Oh,
School.
Have you got the scarf as well? And remember it was mugs. The pockets, aye.
What was it they called them with a string through? Idiot ones or something.
Your gloves that had the
I had them in case I lost them.
That's right.
And do you remember a particular present that sticks in your mind when you were young?
Tiddlywinks. I got them from Santa at Patrick Thompson's every year. And I said, what's wrong? They don't make anything else but tiddlywinks. You ever heard of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, they were good, eh? You flicked them with your thumb, aye.
And you usually lost them.
Aye. They were all colours, remember?
And then I had 2 dolls that I loved. They had leather bodies, but you know the difference between them?
No.
Was they had this china head, but one was black and one was white.
Oh, right. Can you remember what you called them?
I think one was Nancy, actually, if I can remember, and Dolly.
Do you remember a particular present, a bigger present? No.
Can't remember. It was more or less all clothes, really.
Practical stuff.
Yes.
That's what I was saying through there to one of the ladies, that it was clothes, but most of the time it was navy knickers with a pocket in it.
And the gym knickers.
That's right.
They were the gym knickers.
And I only had about 2 pair, because one in the wash, because my mother had something to wash them and scrub them, and one on.
Remember the scrubbing boards?
Oh, yeah.
She had a lovely one, it was glass. And then the mango,
Oh, yeah.
ringer.
Even I had them.
The ringer.
I had that.
Keep your fingers out the mangle, was that?
Did you have to use that?
Aye, when I was first married.
Well, yeah,
The washing board and the boiler, gas boiler and the 2
you
sides.
did well, Nessie. because it was an all-day thing.
It was, I know.
My mother seemed to be washing all day and boiling.
And there was the washes.
Oh, aye, that was
Aye.
great.
We used to go with our nappies because I had the boilers at the back, the sink, the boiler, and put in your nappies. And you had the big heating.
Oh, you pulled out a hose, wasn't it?
Horses,
Oh, yeah.
You pulled it out and got all your washing on ice.
And
It
it
was
was
lovely.
Wash house years ago, my mum, and I'm 80 odd, so I was really just young at the time, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I remember the man used to come with 2 boards for me to stand on because I couldn't reach the sink, you know. And he used to get the soap, and my mum would have one tub and I'd have the other. And he used to rub the soap down the board so that it stuck to the rims so that I could help my mother with the washing. I can remember that vividly, you know.
And it was socks that you left to the last.
aye, because they were
You left socks to the last. Rubbing the feet.
Do you remember when you were a child your Christmases, May?
Well, Mama was left a widow really young, so the Christmases that my sister and I had was really stuff that belonged to my cousins, you know, that got handed down, and my mum would maybe knit up dolls' clothes and that to make the doll look new for us, you know, because she was left a widow at 36 to bring my sister and I up, so we didn't have the money to buy brand new things.
Anybody had it.
That's right, but I can always remember her sitting up knitting on Christmas Eve, and that would be her finishing the stuff for the dolls' clothes, you know, because she would maybe just get them that week from her sisters, you know. She had a hard life.
And what about, can you remember what you'd have for Christmas lunch?
I don't think it was anything special that we had for Christmas lunch, you know. I don't think we had chicken or anything like that, you know. My mum was a great baker, you know, so she always made a nice spread for us.
Barbara, what about you? What was Christmas when you were a girl? What was Christmas Day like?
Well, we did get together with Grandma. My mother died when I was very, very young. So I didn't really know her. So I had this other lady as my mum. And we got on very well together. But I don't know. We didn't...
Like celebrate.
We were quiet, we were very, very quiet, really. So I was happy with my doll, use that and pretend a lot. So I had a happy childhood, but lonely. But I came through it, and I was happy.
Things were hard years ago, all these years ago. People didn't have the money that they have nowadays, you know.
Because they say in Scotland that New Year's was a bigger thing than Christmas.
Yes.
Aye, definitely.
You've ever watched Billy Connolly? That was the New Year's. Folks singing like that. And, you know, there's a party going on. We'll go up there.
Oh, house,
In the
But it
stairs.
was the same in the wee village that I was in at New Year time. You went just round them.
What about the traditions of New Year? I've heard people would, on New Year's Eve, would have to clean the house.
That's
Oh,
right.
it
It's
had
at
to
the
be
bottom.
immaculate.
And you brought a bit coal if you went.
You get away with it. You had to get all the cleaning away for the new year coming in. You were scrubbing stairs and what have you.
12.
A lot of nonsense, really, when you think about it now. Yeah.
That's the only time neighbours go into your house in our village. My mother was keep everybody to the door. My mother,
right?
yes. She says you get friendly with them and they'll start talking if you fall out. So keep them to your door. She even says that to me. And that's it. Get on with your business and shut your door.
There wasn't much room in your house anyway.
No.
She'd be glad to get rid of us. One.
But New Year time, I mean, you had to have your table all set with the plates with the cheese, the shortbread,
Yeah, the
the
black
black bun, and soup. You had to
Aye,
make soup.
always had
But I didn't remember anything about your younger days. I can't remember Christmas being special or anything like that. Of course, it was during the war as well. you couldn't get things, you know. And I remember the people in our street, they used to get flour bags for somewhere, I don't know where, but they used to dye them, make them into pillowcases. I always remember my mother talking about that. But I can't really remember a big special thing for Christmas. No.
No, I've heard
Not a thing.
people talking about that they'd actually work on Christmas Day and think nothing of
Oh,
it.
yes, that's right, they all work.
But New Year's was different.
Oh, it was special, aye.
Well, we were very organised for Christmas. We would, the kids, we used to rush downstairs, and my mother always had a stocking, always had a tangerine at the top. Yeah.
At the top.
Yeah, with little knickknacks in it. And then we'd have breakfast, and then at a set time of day after breakfast, everyone would open their presents one at a time.
Oh my
So
goodness.
everyone else could watch them open it.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah. And then before, the women would be in and out, basting the roast potatoes and things like that. But before we ate the turkey, my mother always used to bring out a sherry. So we all had a sherry before we ate.
All of you? Oh, well, that's very good.
Yeah, well, we were older then.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you remember a particular present that sticks out when you were a boy?
I can remember the worst one I ever got. My Auntie Anne sent me a round candle. And we were always made to write thank you letters, so sarcastically I wrote, "Thank you so much for the candle. It's what I always wanted." A round bloody candle for a boy. Huh?
And what about New Year and Hogmanay? What would you do for that?
I came to Edinburgh because of Hogmanay. I came up to Edinburgh for a Hogmanay party, and it was so good I came up again the next year. And most of my friends had sort of left London, so I thought Edinburgh, because I knew a few people.
Yeah.
And Hogmanay brought me to Edinburgh.
Because I always remember going to the school, and during the war they must have had the music because they kept the music going for us going into that was primary school. And it was, "We'll make a bonfire of our troubles and you will blaze away." Do you remember that?
Wow.
Music. I remember the music because when they first come into school in the morning, they had to
That's
put
right.
them on and they marched up the stair
stairs,
in
that's
couples. Aye. And the
Bonfire
boys
of
had to
our
salute when they were passing the
That's right.
teacher.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, there was all sorts of
These
funny
days are
things.
gone, eh?
And what about when you were older, say 18, 19, 20, before you got married? Would you have gone uptown for New Year's?
Yeah,
or-
up to the Tron.
Yeah.
Aye,
And
that was a
about
big
that,
place
you know.
to go to gather up there if you were allowed. If you could stay out all night.
You had to be a certain age too.
And you
Right,
walked
sing
through the
songs and
park.
things. Neighbours were neighbours then, and they would pop in. Nobody ever got really drunk or anything No, there was nothing like that because you couldn't afford it, really. But you always had one bottle in the house for anybody coming in,
My dad played the accordion.
somebody
I had an accordion. What a size of a...
They were huge.
And I remember him tapping his feet.
And all your aunties and uncles had their favourite songs, didn't you? You could
aye.
recognise them straight away.
That's right.
My auntie sister used to sing "When You Were Sweet 16" and she had that kind of voice, "When you were sweet." And we'd be in our bed like this, the covers open.
Oh, the laugh.
That's right, because you were almost expected to have a party piece, weren't you, in the...
Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
That's like, it's a sin to tell a lie. I must have heard it for somebody older,
have done,
Yes, you be sure if you say you love me,
It's
a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken. What was better than that?
Oh, I
Shut up,
it was,
Anna.
it was, I know that someday
You want me to want you.
when I'm in love with somebody new.
That was episode 39 of the Seagrove Sessions. Memories from Jinty, Anna, Nessie, Barbara, May and Colin. For more information about the work of North Edinburgh Dementia Care, go to www.nedc.org.uk or follow us on Facebook, NEDC, the Seagrove Centre. Thanks for listening. Catch you in the next one.